the game.
I don't know. Not on holiday, not on sick leave.
Ни на каникулы, ни на лечение.
Вообще я предлагал такую вообще то, что
I could have said, okay, he's dead.
Окей, я мог бы сказать, хорошо, он умер.
But I put in another political dimension.
Но просто еще одно политическое измерение.
The investigation was not against Radke.
Расследование не против Радки.
It was an inquiry against the Ministry of Defense.
Просто что он поменял работу,
Why don't
он
we say
имеет
that
право.
he didn't flee, but maybe he just changed his work?
Kazakhstan used to be a Soviet republic, part of the Soviet Union. It's been an independent country now for about 17 years. And it's not yet a democracy, but it is moving in the direction of a democracy. And there is a certain interest in democratic procedures and democratic practices. And we are helping them to familiarize themselves with the practice of democratic governance. Kazakhstan is different from all the other countries where we have been, which were in Eastern Europe and the Caucasus, because they don't have any experience with real party political struggles within parliament. At the moment, for instance, all seats in parliament are held by the ruling party. We carry out simulation exercises in our courses. So the participants enact and experience in a very direct fashion the problems of democratic governance in defense or law enforcement, for instance. And they each play a role.
Professor Radimir Schneider will be played by Valery Ibrahimov. Ivan Madsen will be played by Bakitsun Begenov. Katya Matunovic will be played by Sabina Insebayeva. Attila Turgut will be played by Gazitsov Talgat. Hugo Carbonara, role number 27, will be played by Konstantin Mialt.
The game is about a fictitious post-Soviet republic. And in this country, Croatia, there are some difficulties concerning the purchase of army uniforms. Ministry of Defense has bought uniforms which are quite expensive, have a quality which is not quite right, and they're late, and the order was given to a friend of the minister without public tender, which is a violation of the law. So Parliament is not happy, and Parliament is asking questions, and there's a committee of inquiry.
He's not on sick leave, he's not on holiday, he fled the country, accepted the job with Hugo Carbonara Helicopter Company, and he's not coming back. He's gone. You have 10 minutes to reconsider your possible strategies or your possible defenses. The Minister of Defense, the guy who played the role, said he had to go. It was an absolute surprise, and he just told us before lunch, so we had to improvise during lunch on how to continue the game. We solved it by proclaiming that the Minister of Defense fled to Italy, where he accepted the Chief Executive Officer's job at this helicopter firm of Mr. Ugo Carbonari. But it put a political responsibility at large with the Prime Minister.
There's a struggle, of course, between the opposition party, which always is trying to bring the government down, and the government, which is trying to defend its position.
Правильно мы располагаем информацию, что министр обороны теперь ваш сотрудник.
Ministry of Defense had violated the rules. Because of the findings of the committee, the Prime Minister immediately resigned. He offered his resignation and left it over to Parliament to decide upon that.
Легенда этой игры на много процентов взята, я так думаю, из реалий казахстанских.
Yes, I did enjoy my role because for me, for the first time, it was not so really hard comparing with the roles of officials who were blamed. I feel sorry for them.
The power of the game is such that long after they've forgotten what we taught them, and they've forgotten us, and they've forgotten everything, they will remember the game.